Many of the revolutionary ideas in Russia came from the writings of a German philosopher and economist named Karl Marx, whose works began to circulate in Russia in the late 1800s. Born in 1818 in Germany, Marx was a journalist, scholar, and fierce critic of industrial capitalism. Living in London during the height of the Industrial Revolution, he witnessed extreme poverty, dangerous factories, child labour, and vast wealth concentrated in the hands of a few. He set out not just to describe society, but to explain how it worked and how it would change. With his collaborator, Friedrich Engels, he wrote works like the Communist Manifesto of 1848 and Das Kapital of 1867, arguing that economic systems shaped politics, culture, and human relationships. Karl Marx believed history was driven by a class struggle, a constant conflict between those who own wealth and property, known as the bourgeoisie, and those who work for them, known as the proletariat. He argued that capitalism would inevitably produce exploitation, inequality, alienation, and periodic crises. Eventually, industrial workers would rise up, overthrow the capitalist system, seize the means of production, and build a classless society. This wasn't presented as some kind of dream. Karl Marx claimed it was scientific, rooted in historical and economic analysis. Russia was still mostly rural, but its rapidly expanding industrial cities created exactly the kind of environment Marx had described: exhausted, angry factory labourers living in harsh conditions. Marxism offered something powerful, an explanation for inequality that blamed the system, not fate, a sense of historical inevitability that oppression would end, moral clarity, workers were not weak, they were the future, and a political framework for organisation and revolution. For many young Russians, students, factory workers, exiled intellectuals, it felt not just persuasive, but like a prophecy. Marxism rejected the monarchy, autocracy, aristocracy, private ownership of industry, and the idea that rulers had divine authority. It argued that autocracy was doomed, and that revolution wasn't just possible, but necessary. So the Tsarist government banned Marxist texts, shut down socialist groups, and arrested activists. But the ideas kept spreading anyway, secretly through pamphlets, smuggled books, and university debates. Karl Marx never visited Russia, but his ideas found their most explosive audience there, a society modernizing rapidly whilst refusing to reform politically.